But Next wrapped up earlier today, and the CODM segment actually had quite a bit of juicy information, including a brand new mode on the same level as MP and BR. Let's get into it. So, as you guys probably know, Season 9 is kind of like the start of the celebration of the 6th anniversary, revisiting older fan favorite content like BR Night Mode and the return of the multiplayer Night Mode and its maps as well from 2020. And there's also going to be new content like the WWE collaboration featuring Alexa Bliss and The Undertaker, and Mythic Ghost is also confirmed to be returning according to the devs. So that's cool to see, but let's skip a whole season and fast forward to Season 10, which is known as Vault AU79, kind of a weird name, not gonna lie. And this season flips the switch to gold, with fresh new drops, new experiences, and it continues the anniversary celebration. The weapon of Season 10 has also been revealed to us, and it is going to be a shotgun, which is the Iron Horn Revolving, a powerful semi-automatic revolving barrel shotgun originally from Vanguard. Now, at one point in Vanguard's lifetime, this weapon was extremely overpowered, but it did eventually get nerfed and balanced. So it's going to be interesting to see how this weapon does drop in CODM. Is it going to be balanced, broken, or kind of mediocre? Who knows? Now, it had great damage but a slow reload time and was kind of inconsistent when hip firing. And I need to mention it does have incendiary rounds, and hopefully those don't end up being too broken. Either way, a second weapon has also been revealed for Season 11, and this one is kind of special as it is our first Modern Warfare 2 weapon, and that is the SO14 Battle Rifle. But in COD Mobile, we obviously do not have that weapon category, so it is going to be a new assault rifle, and it can switch between semi-automatic and fully automatic firing modes. Now, while it is capable of high damage, it does sport high recoil in its fully automatic mode, which is accompanied by poor mobility. It is really cool to see MW2 weapons finally coming to the game, and we also just did get an MW3 version of Ghost for free, which means more weapons, more skins, and modes, plus other content from both those games will be coming to COD Mobile in the future. So that is really exciting to see. It is definitely going to help freshen up the game. Either way, in other news, the new weapon handling animations will be coming to older other weapons in the future. Now, we have seen these animations on both the MG82 and the Ram 7, but as we can see in the background, these updated animations will be coming to older weapons as well in the near future. Also, as we can see here, third-person animations are also going to be implemented soon. However, no release date was given during the stream. Either way, next up, let's check out something absolutely huge. Check out this trailer. So, as you can see, an extraction game mode is coming to COD Mobile known as DMZ Recon, which is based on MW2's DMZ mode. But it's not a port, instead it's a whole new experience, featuring a new map known as Serpent Island, made specifically for this mode. And you can briefly see some of the map in this teaser. The POIs on this map are going to be very different from other large-scale maps in COD Mobile. They're going to be more varied and intricate. The new mode is an extraction shooter, and unlike in traditional BR where the goal is to be the last one standing, DMZ focuses on exploration, looting, and completing objectives before safely extracting from the map. featuring missions, boss fights, and collectible hunting. With other players and AI, it's a PvE VP mode with signature gameplay, skill trees, grinding for gear, and a rewarding progression system. Now, I really did not expect this announcement at COD Next, but I'm pretty hyped to learn more. And to note, right now there is no official release date, but if I do get any more information, I will let you know. Here is exactly what the devs had to say regarding DMZ at COD Next. So enjoy. Thank you for watching, and well, I'll catch you in the next one.
We welcome back Matt and Leo to the show. DMZ Recon is coming to Call of Duty Mobile. What should we know about it?
Yeah, DMZ Recon, it's inspired by Infinity Ward's amazing DMZ mode from 2022's MW2. And our goal here is to give players our take on the extraction mode experience. And the core of that experience, it's just combat. DMZ's combat, it's the best in any extraction game on the planet, period. The great thing about COD is we know how to do PvP better than anyone. But PvE and PvEVP, these are different beasts. DMZ, for me, it just nails that PvE experience. It has really engaging mechanics. Things like boss fights, weapon cases, factions you can interact with, danger of radiation zones, and map design that's very smart and intelligent from a combat perspective. When you add these all together, they just provide a PvE experience that is unrivaled and ridiculously fun. Our DMZ Recon experience, it embodies all these really crucial elements and mechanics.
Yeah, we designed from the ground up to be a major addition to Call of Duty Mobile, standing alongside Battle Royale and multiplayer. That type of positioning means we are pouring our heart and souls into making world-class mode. Matt talked about some of the areas we are developing on that come from DMZ. At the same time, DMZ Recon is not a port. It's a reimagining for mobile players. We are going deep on progression, and we have a full set of systems, earning collectibles in matches to unlock buffs, investing in skill trees to shape a unique playstyle, and the big draw for extraction fans, grinding for gear. It's important that progression feel impactful and rewarding.
I'm so excited about this, but what can you tell us about what we saw in the teaser, gentlemen? I know it was less than 30 seconds, but there was a lot in there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, you likely have noticed that some new points of interest that you haven't seen before. We have a brand new map made just for DMZ Recon called Serpent Island. The points of interest on Serpent Island will be different from other large maps. They will be much more varied and intricate.
Yeah, the goal has been for us to build a place where players, they just feel immersed, a world that feels lived in, a place where they can make new discoveries each time they drop in. It feels like a place you want to be able to come back to. That's our goal. That's what we're aiming for. And the team, we've been thinking a lot about, zones within the map, making sure they feel unique, making sure they feel things that are, just like separate, distinct, almost like biomes. And to that end, we have unique factions that players can encounter along the way that feel like almost local to those biomes. For us, the goal, it's just really to make it feel more than a map, just a little bit like a world, a place you want to go back to.
It definitely looks like that. And for someone that is familiar with DMZ already, how would you say DMZ Recon adds or changes to that formula? Because you said it's not a port. This is a reimagining.
Yeah, it's a good question. There are a lot of differences. For us, a port we don't think is the right approach. We want to make sure that it just feels unique and it feels ownable. So one of the areas we thought really a lot about in the spirit of differences was progression. How does what I do in this match carry over to the next? How does my 1,000th match feel different than the 10th? These are really important questions for us.
Well, now the big question that everyone is going to be asking in the chat right now, when can players get their hands on it?
It's a good question. We don't have a release date just yet. Sorry, fans, but we're really, really hard at work. Like, we have many hundreds of people just pouring our souls into this. We're going to launch as soon as it's ready. The soonest you can know is just by looking on all the social channels. We'll make sure the first time we're ready, that's where we'll update for the newest drop.